Hello Aries, and welcome to Three Trails Tarot. Happy New Year. And I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. Now, I really appreciate you being here to join us for your 2022 annual reading. That's right, this is a one-year reading. But it's going to be an overview, just a quick summary of what to expect for the entire year. It'll just kind of give you an idea, like a little quick heads up of, what might happen. So I'm going to start with your overarching energy for the entire period and see what is the driving force for a lot of the things that you might be doing within each month. Okay. What is the driving force for the overall year? Also, I would say it may not resonate with everyone, but just take what does, okay, Aries? So, whoops. I have two cards that fell out, so I'm going to go ahead and display these for you. We have creative force and confidence, and check it out. It's the Ram. The Ram is your sign. Aries is your symbol, and that is what's coming. As you're going to truly be you, probably 10 times more powerful than you normally are, as far as feeling that creative force and that creative drive, and just acting with confidence and being very assertive. Now, the other thing here is release and recovery. So it sounds to me like there might be a period in all this forceful energy where you might have like a down period, and during that period will be a great time for you to release what doesn't serve you and recover from it. Okay, so let's see what we have for you for each month. I'm going to read these out by quarter, okay? We're going to start with January, February, and March, Aries. January, February, March. So let's see what we have for you. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. So Aries, in the very beginning of the year, you're already looking at your goals, looking at which of your goals have grown, like this, turn into a tree with petals. And which of your goals, I'm just going to say these are all goals, different goals, have yet to grow up and become a seedling. So you are evaluating. You're going to start the year evaluating all of your goals, and you're very passionate with it. So this card is also saying, just be aware that I know you're excited, but things take time to grow. They don't, this can't go from this to a tree like in one day. So some things just are going to take some time. So just be patient with that. But you're going to be so excited about it. It's going to be hard. That's going to be really hard because it looks like you're in full Ram mode for 2022. Now, we also have you looking for romance. Now, for those of you who are in a committed relationship and you still love your person, you want more romance. Maybe you realize you've been working too hard, and now you're focusing on, hey, I need to concentrate on the relationship and spend some time with them. Now, for those of you who are single, you want someone to spend time with. You want to do some fun things. You're like in adventure mode too. So you want to do something fun, and you want a partner. You want a partner in crime to have fun. I'm not saying real crime, but to have fun and maybe be a little mischievous. And those of you who are with someone that you probably are maybe considering not being with them anymore are also looking. So, it happens. So here, what I see with the 10 of Pentacles is the focus on family. really, really wanting to focus on family now and making sure that you're providing more than enough for your family. So it also stands for ending a cycle and beginning a new phase in your life. So since this is a Pentacles card, I see this as perhaps in the past, maybe some of you were not making the kind of income that you wanted, or felt that you still had some unmet needs. So this year you're going to be moving into a more comfortable phase. And for those of you who are already comfortable but were trying to gain more, or invest or grow investments, or invest for the first time, you are also going to see some of that grow this year. Okay, so and you're going to start seeing some of it in March. It looks like in the first quarter. So let's see what April, May, June has for us, Aries. What's going on April, May, June? And we have Two of Pentacles, Hangman, and the Hierophant. Okay, so multitasking. You are multitasking big time, Aries, and I think a lot of that has to do with all these goals that you are feeling highly driven and passionate and motivated to complete and get going. So, and also along with this multitasking is the decision making of prioritizing these tasks. So you'll be very, very busy. A lot of energy. I see a lot of energy here so far. Now with the Hangman, that's a stuck mode. This is your slow mode. But with the Hangman, we also see you taking a moment to stop, to look at other opportunities, look and see if there are is there something that you missed, or were you seeing something in a certain way that you could, if you saw it differently, it would work out better for you. So this is also reviewing perspectives, reviewing vision, your plans for the future, reviewing strategies. That's what I see you doing. I just feel all of this for you. It's like, as soon as I started your reading, I felt like, oh, there's so much energy going on here. And then with the Hierophant, I see you consulting. So you're not just thinking about things and trying to evaluate things on your own, but you're also consulting with others that you respect, that you see has the wisdom and perhaps also the expertise in addition to that, or experience, to guide you along in the many different areas that you want to improve in your life. So you're talking to that Hierophant figure for yourself, person that you can consult with. So let's look at July, August, September. July, August, September. We have the moon. We have the sun. Did I move that too fast? We have the star. Wow. Look at all these high arcana cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are huge life changes. This is not just everyday life going on here. This stuff is everyday life. But this, these are bigger things that are happening that could change the direction of your life. Okay, so we have here the moon, and with the moon we see you moving more towards your subconscious thought, maybe not just subconscious, but more like your intuition and evaluating your feelings. There's a lot of water here, it's emotion. So I see you sort of looking at things, trying to discover what are some of those areas that you still aren't quite sure you understand or don't feel right about, or wondering if you're maybe overreaching. So you take the time to think about these things. And I love how in each one of these there's a slow motion along with all of the passion to kind of help you like stop and reevaluate. Go, 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 stop and reevaluate. Go, 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 stop and reevaluate. That seems to be what you're doing in 2022, Aries, which is, I think, awesome. So awesome to be able to stop yourself before you keep going further, just to reevaluate and make sure you're still going in the direction that you had planned and things are still moving along the way you want them to. I was going to put this card down, but I kind of also kept hearing be mysterious. So I think also in this time period, like beginning of the fall, or like midsummer to the fall time period, you're gonna start being spontaneous, doing more spontaneous things, being more adventurous, and kind of keeping people in the dark because they don't really know what your plan is, and you're just being mysterious in some cases. We also see here the sun, and the sun is all about vitality and energy and feeling positive, like this huge positive, like wide positive energy that you're going to be feeling, very joyful and warm. And this is going to be a time when you feel like you're really moving in the direction that you want. You're really traveling the trail that will lead you to accomplishing your goals. So Aries, this is an exciting, very, very exciting reading. And then with the star, basically the star card is saying miracles are going to be coming your way. Lots of beautiful surprises are coming your way. Can this reading get any better, Aries? Okay, let's see what we have for October, November, December. What's going on October, November, December for Aries, our Aries sign? And we have relocation, 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Okay, so Aries, my dear Aries, you're going to be relocating for some reason. It could be by choice. Well, actually, this card is about choice. Any relocation you do, this card is saying you chose to do that because you feel that moving away from something that you had or where you were at, moving away from it will do you good. And so you're going to be relocating. I don't know if this is job related. Maybe for some of you it will be because you got a different job or made a lot more money than you expected to. Look at all this investing stuff that you're doing. Or this could be because of a romance, because there's romance here, and there's like, this looks like a proposal, a marriage proposal. For those of you who are single, for those of you who are in a committed relationship, perhaps you actually find someone. If you weren't happy with your person, you will find someone that will make you happier. If you are happy with your person, you're going to feel even closer to them around Christmas time. December, holiday season. I shouldn't just say Christmas, but Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or what the different celebrations that happen during that time period. So it looks like there is going to be more commitment, more romance, more closeness during that time period for you. But there will be relocation. And then here with 9 of Cups, I call this the party card. This is the joyful card, emotionally celebrating, happy, joyful, maybe even celebrating with friends. But this is an amazing reading. Amazing. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do is find out what is the most important thing that Aries needs to know for each one of these quarters. What is the most important thing that Aries needs to know for the first quarter? Princess of Wands. So the most important thing to focus on with the Princess of Wands is good news. Good news is coming your way. You're also going to have a lot more ideas. Remember, I was telling you, you're going to be evaluating your goals. And so those good ideas and good news that might be coming your way, that should be coming your way in the first quarter, is what keeps you keeps your fire ignited, Aries. all that passion and motivation and inspiration that you feel is because of that news that you hear and the ideas that you get during that time period. But I guess there's a caveat with this that I just kind of remembered, and that is because of all the excitement that you're going to be feeling in the first quarter, there could be a tendency to just like rush, and that's where this card comes into play, saying patient, be patient, be patient, don't rush. Okay? All right, so what is the most important thing that Aries needs to know about second quarter? What is the most important thing that Aries needs to know second quarter? Oops. Okay, that's way too many cards. That will just create confusion. We need to have focus. So what is it that Aries needs to focus on? Whoops. Wow, I have holes in my hands right now. Okay, what does Aries need to focus on? Second quarter. Something tells me to stop and pull it from here for some reason. The Devil. Okay, so what this means is something is going to try to hold you back. You're going to be multitasking, you're going to be looking at different perspectives, and you're going to be consulting with people. So the way I see this card, what it's trying to tell you is don't allow preconceived ideas to limit your opportunities, because you might in this period, like somebody will be giving you advice and then you go, you know, I already know that, or I don't think that'll work, kind of thing. So don't let that be your devil, okay, during this time period, especially as you're looking at different perspectives and you are consulting with someone. It's really easy to do, to be in denial or to disregard things that other people are telling us because, well, you know, you're a smart person too, you're educated, and there is a tendency to believe that we know everything we're supposed to know, and we don't. Okay, so what does Aries need to know about the third quarter? What is the most important thing to focus on or to know? Most important thing to focus on or to know? And it is Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Stand your ground, because miracles are coming. Happiness and joy and feeling like total success is coming your way. So when you get in this mode right here, where you're digging deep and evaluating things and wondering and maybe even having some doubts, look to your dreams. Your dreams hold symbolism. Your dreams can give you messages and maybe clarification on what you want to do or what you need to do. So stand your ground once you make a decision, because there will be naysayers. Trust me on this. There's always naysayers, right? So once you feel confident about where you want to go, just stand your ground. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me today? My nerves are messed up. Let's see. Okay, so for the fourth quarter, what is the most important thing for Aries to know for the fourth quarter? Fourth quarter. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. She's a wonderful, sweet, and kind queen. She's very grounded, also mature, successful, practical. So that's the word, practical. And be nurturing and considerate of the people in your relationship, or people that you have relationships with, is what I'm trying to say. So your children, your partner, your good friends, your good family. I say good family because there's family we can't stand. Have nothing to do with us, but they're family. So, you know, you got to include them sometimes. But I think in this specific case, it has to do with those that are supportive of you, those who are in your inner circle. So whether that's family, friends, your children will always need to be involved if they're they're young, you know, or if they affect you in some way. And your partner, because you will be affecting your partner. So this is about being practical as all this fire is going on within you, Aries, and moving you forward and making you feel totally confident and excited and happy. Whatever actions you take next, just make sure that during this time period in the fourth quarter, you bring in nurturing feelings and the idea of being practical. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for guidance, okay? To help you through the year. There might be some important guidance that you need to know that might be useful to you. So we have attachment. Okay, so this might be your devil. Perhaps there's something that you feel you really need to have in order for things to work, but really you don't. But it's just, for some reason, you got it in your head that it's very important. You want to release that, just like you would release the devil, like, get out of my way, go away. This may not necessarily be a person, just so you know. This devil could be an idea, a perception of things, an idea about things that kind of limits you and keeps you held back. So be aware of that. Attachments that can hold you back, okay? And like I said before, it may not necessarily be a person. It could be a thought or a perception or idea. I'm going to pull one more card here for you. And that is grief. And why is this coming up? This grief is unusual. I don't see this anywhere else here. But I think maybe the grief of releasing, like, it's so hard to let go, right, of old thoughts and old ideas. Let's say, for example, I'm just going to throw this out there. Let's say you are, you are in a field that at one time really required that you had a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. But nowadays does not. But you decide not to take a job or even apply for it because you have that in your head that you have to have a master's degree to apply for it. So that is an attachment to an idea that is not serving you, that is hindering you, that is preventing you from achieving a specific goal that you want, like applying for that job. The grief comes into play when you finally say, you know, your friends convince you, or those, you know, like this person you're consulting with that you trust convinces you, hey, all the information is out there. It is not going to prevent you from getting this job. Just go ahead and apply. And so you do it, but still deep down in your head you feel like a fool because you think, oh, I'm just going to look like a fool when they see my application because I don't have a master's degree. So that's the grief that you might feel. So this card, as a guidance card, is saying, hey, look, when there are things that you have to do or try to separate or release, because it could also be a person, you care about that person, but they keep telling you wrong stuff, it could give you grief. So just remember the positives that are going to come from this movement that you do. Because in this case, this grief is not about an illness or anything like that. It's about letting go of something that you always felt was important or you needed, but it wasn't helping you in any way. And so when you finally do get to that point when you release it, you're going to think that it's going to cause you misery. So the card's saying, think of the positives that are going to come from you releasing those things. Okay? I'm going to pull one more oracle card, and this is my angel deck that I love so much because it always seems to find the right words. So let's see which angel we pull today. And along with the angel card is a corresponding gemstone that has the energy that you'll need. that will provide the energy that you will need to remind you of that guidance or to help you with that guidance. Some people like to have the stones near them or wear them. And so, I mean, you don't have to get the stone, but if that's something that you do or like, it will at least tell you the name of the stone. Okay, so what guidance can we give Aries for the year 2022, dear angels? And I have Archangel Zadkiel. In Archangel Zadkiel, we have the amethyst. Ooh, and I happen to have one. This stone right here is amethyst. It's like purpley looking. It's really pretty stone, and they even shaped this one really nice. Okay, so with the amethyst, it says, are you ready to transform your life? Bam! That's exactly what you're doing too. Through your spiritual connection with the divine, you can receive intuitive insights to help you in your daily life. You have the ability to transform your reality using the spiritual guidance you receive. And that's exactly, this is just saying you can do it. You can. So, Aries, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whether it resonated or not, you found some parts of it or all of it useful and helpful to you. Now, I hope that if you did, you take the time to like and subscribe, which doesn't really take time, just a few seconds. Like, subscribe. But also, if you wanted to know more about January, I will have a January reading for you too. I'm kind of behind on everything because of the holidays. I know it's not the best excuse, but you know, my priorities have changed as I get older, and I think more about spending time with family. So please forgive me for putting this out a little bit late, but I hope you still found it useful. Okay, Aries, like I said, this is all I have for you for this particular reading. Until next time, best wishes to you always. Take good care now. Bye.